Hey guys, what's up? Tech Guy here. So I just recently got the new iPad Pro and Apple Pencil with it, and I thought it was such a great product. I thought I'd share it with you guys. So here's my opinions on the new iPad Pro. So first off, this thing is super slim, like crazy. Like the pencil thickness is bigger than that. Like, it's pretty crazy. So, that, and it also, if you guys are worried about, like holding it in your hand, it's super light. So, like, when you're holding it in your hand and your hand doesn't get tired just holding it up. It's, like, really easy to hang on to and move around with it. It's not too big for, like, so you can hold it in one hand, but it's not too small that it's like hard to see everything or draw on it and whatever. So it's a good size. I think the 10.5 inch one, the screen actually is like pretty much like there's like no sides on it. Like it's basically just all screen besides this little bands on the sides. But for the most part, it's pretty much screen, which is really nice that you don't have to worry about all the outside. And the screen is also extremely bright. So, it's really bright, and you can tell, like, with the Retina display how, like, rich it is and, like, how, like, many pixels there are, because you can just, like, the lines in there are very hard to tell that there's even, like, it's, like, magical, really. So, the Apple Pencil, though, it's charged by your iPad Pro with this. So that's actually what charges it right there. And it also connects through Bluetooth with that. So that's how it's charged and connected. But I wanted to show you guys some performance with this and like how well, like, because it's got a lot more frames per second. So I'm going to show you guys how that is. Working in here. Only one problem is if you're not watching this on like a really high quality screen, it's going to like not show up as well because your frames per second won't be the same as mine. So looking at this from my perspective is going to be a whole lot better than from yours because you're looking through like another camera. So let me just draw something here. So you have like all these things. The app I'm using here is Procreate. So I'll leave a link in the description to buy this app. It's like $5.99 or something like that. It's not too bad, but I'll leave a link in the description. And like the drawing is just so realistic. You can actually, if you turn it sideways like this, so you place it down right like this, it'll actually like show up on the screen thicker than whenever you go straight up and down like this. So that it's like realistic as in a pencil. The bearing down, you had to actually bear down just a slight bit more. So that's one thing. Like when you're writing with a real pencil, like it's going to be darker just setting your pencil on there. But this, you actually have to like bear down just a tiny bit more. But that's just so the fact that when you're wanting to let off and just go lightly, it'll show up light on your thing. So it's not like too big of a deal. It's probably one of the better things that they did, that it's like that. But you have all these on this app. You have all these different types that you can use. So you have like oil pastels that you can use, and you can shade with that. And you have like your opacities here and how big you want your brush sizes. So the actual like performance of this app is really nice with the iPad Pro because it's like seamlessly between your pencil and the screen. So you feel like you're actually writing on the screen. So, which is really nice. So that's that app. The camera actually on here is amazing. Like I'll show you guys me through this here. So that's actually the camera. It's really nice. It takes really high quality photos, and I believe it is a 12 megapixel camera. So that's really good. You have all your apps and everything. The storage on here with iOS 11 is actually optimized so that like all your photos and stuff use less space than they did before, which is really handy because I like taking photos and keep leaving them on my iPad. That way I can actually like see them and show my friends and everything, and they can see my photos. So that's one of the nice things about it. Also, multi-touch. That's another thing that's very helpful with iOS 11. So with this, if you want to use Safari and you just swipe up from the bottom, like, it's that nice. You just swipe up just a tiny bit, right like that, and you just grab your app that you want to use. So I'm going to use Mail in this case, and I'm actually just going to like swipe up. It puts it there. You can swipe up and it'll show your apps here and your other app there, and you can put it right in the middle so you see both of them in the same spot whenever you turn it sideways. So you turn it and you have your apps like you would normally have them on like a computer screen. So it's really nice. You can also drag them over to like 3/4 of the way. So if you want to have like a bigger screen on one side than the other, you can do that and move it over. And just to take it off, you just kind of swipe over all the way. And then if you want to get to your like control center, you just swipe all the way up and it'll show your control center. So that's one of the really nice things about this. And with like, if you have your devices connected, it actually is really helpful for all this. And the new iOS 11 saves your passwords and stuff, so you can like use your fingerprint and get into that. And this iPad is just really nice. It's super smooth. The design on it is really clean, and it also has this audio on this is really nice too, because it's got speakers here, right there on your iPad, and there. So it has stereo speakers. So it's got speakers on both of those sides, which is great for listening to, like, if you hold it up like this on something, it'll actually play. So if I'm going like this with it, it'll actually play out of here and over there. So it actually like sounds like an actual stereo, and it's a really like rich and like full sound whenever you're playing it. It doesn't sound like muffled and everything. So that's one of the nice things about the new thing. It also has the smart connector on it right here. So that actually is for like hardware pieces that you can connect to it. So they actually have their keyboard where you place it down here. I don't have one, but I've heard they're really cool and nice. So maybe I'll bring you guys a video on that if I get one, and I'll show you guys about that, and I'll give you a review on that one if I get it. But basically you put it on there and it just snaps to it. Imagine this is the thing. It just goes snap, and it snaps to it, and then it connects, and then you just use it like you would use a regular keyboard on a computer. So there's that, which is really nice about the smart connector. But yeah, so everything in here is really smooth and fluent, and it's just a great product all in all. I'll leave a link down in the description to buy this iPad, or like another iPad or whatever very similar to it, from like Apple or Amazon. I don't know which one yet. So thanks for watching my video. Comment, like my video, subscribe. I'll be posting more videos, and check out that link for the Patreon, because in order to do these videos, I gotta have money to buy the app or buy the products, and I might be doing giveaways with if I get a certain amount of money for it, I'll give away products that I'm using. So go check that out. I'll leave a link in the description. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.